National
LAUER Auto Repair, located at 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Give them a call at 701-258-6308.
The team of mechanics at LAUER Auto can take care of any problem your vehicle is having. And when you do business with LAUER, you can be assured you're doing business with a pro Second Amendment America First repair shop. There are plenty of other auto repair shops in the Bismarck-Mandan area. But why take a chance at patronizing a shop that might not have your beliefs at heart? Make no mistake. LAUER Auto is your pro Second Amendment repair shop. When you talk to the guys at LAUER Auto, don't forget to tell them that you heard they are a sponsor of Guns and the 701 and that you appreciate their support of our pro Second Amendment, pro North Dakota live stream and podcast. That's LAUER Auto Repair, 701-258-6308.
701-258-6308.
Located 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Experience the exhilaration of power in your hands at Bloodline Kinetics. Why Cerakote? Simply, it aids in firearm preservation while also giving your piece a unique look. Barrel threading, NFA laser engraving, bolt handle threading, mount, level, and bore, sight scope chamber, rebarreling, and much more. Bloodline Kinetics is meant to reflect a long American lineage in gun ownership, who stand for the Second Amendment rights, Bloodline, and the science behind gun accuracy. Kinetics. To some, it's just a constitutional right that can go away. To us, it's in our American bloodline, and we believe it should stay that way. Here at Bloodline Kinetics, we understand that hunters, sportsmen, women, and gun owners should have a quality firearm. Stop and see us at 2008 Morrison Avenue 2 in Bismarck, North Dakota, 58504, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 701-390-7997. Visit our website, bloodlinekinetics.com.
Ever tried catching a fish with your bare hands or hunting a deer with a stick? Don't be that guy. At Mandan Sporting Goods, we've got all the hunting and camping gear you need. We're your one-stop shop for outdoor adventure.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Check us out at mandansportinggoods.com, or better yet, stop in to 210 East Main Street, Mandan, North Dakota. Mandan Sporting Goods, where the outdoors meets functionality. Store hours, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Closed Sunday. Take up arms at Mandan Sporting Goods. Your adventure starts here.
Looking for the best gun gear for every and any situation? Little Angry Man Arms LLC has you covered. Top-notch guns from top-name brands like Winchester, Glock, Sig Sauer, and Ruger to essential extras from Magpul, Streamlight, Hollow, Sun Optics, and more. Little Angry Man Arms LLC have everything to make your shooting adventures a success. Visit littleangrymanarms.com today and gear up for your next big hunt, competition, or home defense. Don't miss out on our exclusive deals. Little Angry Man Arms LLC, based in Trail City, South Dakota, your ultimate hunting partner.
At Horton Laser Craft, we believe in the power of personalization. Whether it's a cherished memory, a special occasion, or a unique gift, our custom laser engraving brings your vision to life. Our expert craftsmen and state-of-the-art technology ensure every piece is a work of art. From personalized decor to one-of-a-kind keepsakes, Horton Lasercraft makes every moment unforgettable. Horton Lasercraft is owned and operated by a local veteran and his wife located near Thunderhawk, South Dakota. They provide custom laser products at a reasonable price, and their turnaround time is fast and efficient.
Custom board cutting, glassware, decanter sets, mugs, assorted stainless steel jewelry, assorted tags, decor, custom acrylic nightlights, and much, much more.
Call them up at 605-545-7535. Horton Lasercraft, where memories are engraved.
this memorable and intimate conversation with Nobel laureate Geoffrey Hinton. Listen to Tech Stuff on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Tech Stuff to start listening.
That moment you realize you're not having a hot flash? That's a not flash. Having a not flash means fewer hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. This moment is brought to you by 100% hormone-free Veoza. Veoza is a prescription treatment for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as VMS, or hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. The reduction in the number and severity of hot flashes is based on clinical studies measuring efficacy at 4 and 12 weeks. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ready to experience more not flashes? Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or visit askaboutveoza.com. That's askaboutveozah.com.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. We do have a wind advisory today. Sun and clouds, very windy day. Give yourself a couple of extra minutes this morning. That might help. High today, 41. Breezy this evening. Clouds and cold. Low tonight at 18. A sunny, cold day tomorrow. The high 37. And then for Sunday, sunshine, a little bit milder. High 49. Monday, cloudy and mild. The high 53. Get your weather news when you want it from AccuWeather.com. Download the free app with your AccuWeather forecast. I'm Steve Williams.
Bismarck right now is the northwest wind at 17, gusting to 29, pressure rising 29.83, relative humidity 70%, clear 39. 811 K-Fire Radio, your news and weather authority.
I am the god of K-Fire, Todd Mitchell. Todd Mitchell.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light.
This date in 2000, LA Superior Court, Celine Dion filed a suit against National Enquirer, claiming intentional infliction of emotional distress, invasion of privacy, and unfair business practices. Now, it may sound like, well, first it's the Enquirer. You can't believe a word they say. Second of all, you're a public figure. But check this out. The headline that brought the suit: Celine, I'm pregnant with twins. Okay, don't start messing with a woman there, because no, that should get you a lawsuit. Terrible. 8:13, Dakota Mornings, Michael Bell after 9, Clay and Buck after 11, the K-Fire Cafe after 3. Guns in the 701 next.
It's a new talk show just for the Dakotas. Dakota Mornings with Michael Bell. Weekdays from 9 till 11 on K-Fire 550, 99.7, and iHeartRadio.
K-Fire 550.
Friday edition, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton show. We will break down the absolute latest on all of the drama surrounding Doge. How many jobs are going to get cut? What's the absolute latest on Trump's plans there? And I'm going to give you a pick on Prize Picks. All that and more. We'll hang out. We'll have a lot of fun, and we'll roll into the weekend. Come hang with us on Clay and Buck.
This morning at 11 on K-Fire.
Why did the godfather of AI warn that the very thing he helped create now has a 10 to 20% chance of leading to human extinction in the next 3 decades? And what did he learn from losing his wife to cancer about how to approach the future of AI? I'm Oz Voloshin, host of Tech Stuff, and I'm so excited to share this memorable and intimate conversation with Nobel laureate Geoffrey Hinton. Listen to Tech Stuff on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Tech Stuff to start listening.
That moment you realize you're not having a hot flash? That's a not flash. Having a not flash means fewer hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. This moment is brought to you by 100% hormone-free Vioza. Vioza is a prescription treatment for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as VMS, or hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. The reduction in the number and severity of hot flashes is based on clinical studies measuring efficacy at 4 and 12 weeks. Vioza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Vioza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Vioza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ready to experience more not flashes? Ask your doctor about Vioza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or visit askaboutvioza.com. That's askaboutvioza.com.
The second half of the basketball season is here, and the race to the playoffs continues on Prize Picks, the best place to cash in on your favorite sports. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code PLAYER and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code PLAYER on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for just playing. Guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes? Homes.com. We've done your homework.
816 at K-Fire Guns in the 701.
You know what really grinds my gears?
I don't know, Clay. What really grinds your gears?
Well, a lot of times, it's the state legislature this time of year.
Oh, what are they doing now?
Oh,
and why are they doing it?
They have this thing called the Senate Concurrent Resolution number 4027. We're going to dive right into this baby right now. Unfortunately, we got Senators Cleary and Dever who have signed on to this thing, and I'm calling them out by name. What this is trying to do is add an amendment to Section 25, Article 6 of the North Dakota State Constitution. It does relate to charitable gaming and limitations of the use of those proceeds. So I think it was a session or two back, we opened that up. I believe Senator Scheibel carried the bill, if I'm correct, from District 31. And essentially we could use gun raffles is what it comes down to help fund some of the projects within our districts, whether it be Democrat or Republican. Everybody could use these. Well, basically what they're trying to do is take this away and codify it and solidify it within the Constitution now. So they want to make it even harder to change it in the future. And I think it's probably retaliation for what they've seen happen in a lot of the district reorgs. The grassroots people came in and took over, which was a good thing. You'd think you'd want people to have a voice in how they're governed, but evidently some people don't think so. What really bothers me about this is the change in it and what they want to put in here. Proceeds from a game of chance, lottery, or similar activity may not be used to support, finance, or influence any political campaign, candidate for office, ballot measure, or political organization. That sounds, good, right? Oh boy, we can't have money coming in and influencing government. Yeah, like that's been working. But I'm telling you right now, it bothers me on gun raffles. And how far, I know they're trying to define these charitable organizations or organizations that can use it. But right now, the way this is written, if it passed, and I imagine if it went to a vote, because that's what would happen with the people, they get a little touchy about charitable gaming going into anything other than, say, a nonprofit program, things like that. But who's going to decide? Who's going to define that? A great example, the NRA Foundation, which I used to be a very big part of in both states, North and South Dakota. Well, that's all we did was gun raffles. Now, granted, they don't really get involved politically at the foundation level with Friends of the NRA. They could. They're not completely barred from it. But will a bureaucrat say, oh, this is NRA, you guys don't qualify because you're politically active? Which we all know NRA is very politically active in different segments. I also could see this being problematic for other organizations, whether it be, Elk Foundation or Mule Deer Foundation, things like that. They all have lobbyists. I mean, even Farm Bureau, we do that. We raise money through gun raffles with our own counties, but that money, part of it goes to the state as well. So think about how that would influence, because we have a lobbyist that works right there in the state legislature. We're influencing political campaigns, essentially, or politicians. How far would this go to shut down the grassroots network of everybody if you do a gun raffle? That's my biggest concern on this, and why I wanted to bring this up to people.
Take a deep breath. No, I'm just kidding. It's Clay and Guns of the 701 here on K-Fire 820. And the creation of gun-free zones. Now, how many times have we talked about gun-free zones?
Absolutely. One quick thing, though, on 4027, and I forgot to mention.
Yes.
Sorry. The first committee meeting now coming up on that will be next week, March 6th at 1:45 Central in room 216. And I encourage everybody that can make it to go there and speak up either way. But I think we need to fight this. I think we need to defeat this. Make sure March 6th, next week, 1:45 Central at room 216 up at the Capitol. And make your voice heard. If you can't make it, it's really easy to get online, go to the North Dakota State Legislature website, find this bill. If you can't find it, go to gunsinthE701.com. We've created a link right there that takes you right into there. And all you got to do is search the bill and submit your testimony. At least do that. It takes you a few minutes to do it and make your voice heard, because this is a constitutional amendment that, if passed out of here, we'll be voting on in an election. So I just wanted to add that, Todd.
Okay. House Bill 1588. What do you think about that one?
I don't think much of it at all, the way I read it. No, I mean,
I'm not shocked at that, by the way.
Yeah, I look at this thing and look at everything. They took a bunch of good bills, even killed them, and then made it into this great big bill. I don't like great big bills, because usually someone's trying to sneak something in. And the biggest issue I have with this is, and I know some people think this is just great, it's the brand new section that follows under this, Section 4. Actually, there's two parts, but Section 4, it's going to enact the use of a binary trigger with a penalty. And what it says is an individual who uses a binary trigger in the commission of a crime is guilty of a Class C felony. Okay, that sounds probably good. But what's the crime? Okay, what are they going to define as a crime? I just, when I see vague wording like this in bills, yeah, the intention is good, but the path to hell is always paved with great intentions, and I really could see this being a problem. You could be doing something, you might not even know it. A lot of the hunting laws, a lot of just shooting in general, and if you're using a binary trigger, which, by the way, Mr. Porter, it does not turn it into a machine gun. Same with Drew Wrigley. Your statement saying that it turns it into a full auto, no, it does not. Yes, it allows you to shoot faster. It's applicable in a lot of things, but it does not turn these firearms into full autos. And remember, Bill 1588, actually it took twice. It failed first time, and then they made some amendments, and then it passed on the second reading, brought back up for reconsideration. So it's not a very overwhelming supported bill. It only advanced on a 49 to 43 vote that last time. So I got some issues with this bill. And then It also is going to create what I think is going to be gun-free zones because it allows then a political subdivision to enact and enforce an ordinance prohibiting the possession of a firearm or dangerous weapon in public areas of a publicly owned or operated building. That could be very problematic. Because also within this, it even calls out things that they lease or use. Well, that could be unlimited as far as being used as public gathering. And I don't understand it. To me, if you got people who are already legally there, legally abiding by the law, that's probably the safest place in the world, not the most dangerous. I've carried many times legally in different states where you're allowed to at public gatherings, and I'm not the only one. So I don't understand why this urgency to ban it. You got the state to the south of us that we actually have a law on the books that bars counties, states, municipalities, and subdivisions from doing that. You may go to a park. You may go to these other public spaces owned by, say, the city, and they cannot enact something like this. So this is insane. That's just one piece of this bill. I don't understand what's going on. We're supposedly the most conservative state with the supermajority of conservative, supposedly Republicans in there, and we're passing gun bills that actually are anti-Second Amendment, in my opinion. Trying to.
I just conceptually, gun-free zones tells those idiots that have guns that probably should not have guns that, hey, there's a good place to go and do whatever you feel like doing. I mean,
they become a soft target, maybe even a hard target, and you're not stopping anything but the law-abiding person. You're just not. Even if it's in a school, okay? I know a lot of people get all edgy about that. I think we should be able to carry in schools. I don't really care what the Democrats or the liberals or those against that say, because right now that's not working the way we're doing it. Where's the first place a lot of these people go? Soft and hard targets within a school system, and then we have a tragedy. So it's not working. And the schools that have allowed in the states that they've passed legislation, which we do have in North Dakota, they actually arm their employees, and guess what doesn't happen there? School shootings. You know, more guns, less crime. It's a pretty easy concept.
Well, and I mean, yeah, why put a neon sign up that just tells everybody, hey, if you come in here, nobody's going to have a gun?
Right. Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
I mean, I guess if you want to have a gun-free zone, have a gun-free zone, but don't put a bunch of signage up.
Yeah, it's insane. If you've got a private business and you want to ban guns from your store, fine. That's your prerogative, and I'll make sure I don't shop there. But right now, when you're trying to impose this on publicly owned stuff, remember, gun owners own that land too. This is not state-owned land. I hate the term publicly. This is people-owned land. Everybody in the state owns it because governments have no money unless you give it to them through taxes, fees, or licenses. It's that simple. So this is all of our land, all of our buildings, and who are you to tell us our Second Amendment rights stop at your doorways or your boundary? Plain and simple.
You're almost right.
I'm almost.
But, well, because here's the deal. You're right until a person becomes a politician. Then they say it's their money, and they'll decide what to do with it.
Yeah, that's a big problem. It really is.
I know it's our money. It's taxpayer money, and we're taxpayers.
Go down that rabbit hole all day long, but yeah.
Although if I see one more video, somebody telling a cop when they get pulled over, "Hey, I pay your salary," okay, that's a little abusive.
Well, we do. Technically it's the right term.
Right,
they have
but
no
I mean,
salaries without tax money.
Right, but I mean, that doesn't mean you get out of a speeding ticket going 95 at a 55 because, well, you served me.
See, I'm a true constitutionalist. I don't believe in speed limits. So they've done nothing.
Have we withdrawn your driver's license yet? We should take a look at that there.
Yeah. Another thing we shouldn't have.
Let me guess, driving's a right, not a privilege in your world?
In my world, it is, yeah.
Wow. Are you going to be one of those sovereign citizens that doesn't have to have a license or a license plate or any of that stuff, too?
Well, I'd love to do it, but I do have the proper government tyrannical paperwork. We're good to go.
Tyrannical. The iron fist at the DMV. There you go. 829. It's Clay, Guns of the 701. More coming. Don't take his driver's license.
It's Mitchell in the morning. K-Fire 550.
A state house incentive program for large ag developments and a crop insurance deadline just around the corner. Todd Mitchell pinch hitting with the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report.
This is Shane. Why did the godfather of AI warn that the very thing he helped create now has a 10 to 20% chance of leading to human extinction in the next 3 decades? And what did he learn from losing his wife to cancer about how to approach the future of AI? I'm Oz Voloshin, host of Tech Stuff, and I'm so excited to share this memorable and intimate conversation with Nobel laureate Geoffrey Hinton. Listen to Tech Stuff on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Tech Stuff to start listening.
That moment you realize you're not having a hot flash? That's a not flash. Having a not flash means fewer hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. This moment is brought to you by 100% hormone-free Veoza. Veoza is a prescription treatment for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as VMS, or hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. The reduction in the number and severity of hot flashes is based on clinical studies measuring efficacy at 4 and 12 weeks. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ready to experience more not flashes? Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or visit askaboutveoza.com. That's askaboutveozah.com.
Fire. A proposal to allow state grants for large agricultural development projects passed the North Dakota House of Representatives with strong support this week. House Bill 1332 passed 82-8. Will move to the Senate. It allocates incentive funds for large value-added agricultural facilities through the Agricultural Diversification and Development Fund. The bill is designed with a proposed $450 million potato processing facility in Grand Forks by Belgium-based Agristo in mind. City of Grand Forks proposed a 20-year, 90% property tax incentive for the facility, allowing Agristo to apply for up to $30 million in state grants, half upon receiving a certificate of occupancy and the rest when the facility reaches 50% production capacity. The Bank of North Dakota will extend a line of credit to fund the grant, valid until June 2029. Agristo plans to break ground this year, and the facility should be operational by 2028. 101st USDA Agricultural Outlook Forum yesterday and today unveiled 25-26 data, sparking familiar debates over trendline yields, which many find unrealistic in recent years. Producers should note the USDA's tighter than expected soybean ending stocks projection of 320 million bushels, below the average pre-report estimate of 380. That figure, despite an optimistic yield assumption, may offer lasting market support. Soybean planting area was set at 84 million acres, slightly under the expected 84.4 million, and down from last year's 87.1 million. Deadline to purchase crop insurance for corn and soybeans for the 2025 crop year, March 17th. The spring price for corn in 2025 expected to be similar to 2024, while the soybean price will be significantly lower than last year's base price. But favorable crop insurance guarantees are anticipated again this year at reasonable premium costs, especially with the incentivized ECO insurance option available. Producers have various crop insurance policy options, including yield-only and revenue projection policies, SCO and ECO policies, and other private insurance options. It's crucial for crop producers to thoroughly analyze their 2025 crop insurance coverage to adequately protect their substantial investment in this year's crop. Spring prices for the 25 revenue projection and yield protection insurance policies for corn and soybeans are based on the average price of December corn futures and November soybean futures during February. Final prices determined March 1st. The National FFA Foundation kicked off 2025 with a bang, a largest ever $200,000 donation from Governor Kelly Armstrong's inaugural ball, the Governor's Heritage Foundation. That followed up by $73,000 donors during Giving Hearts Day. Executive Director Lakin DeMorit indicated the board will soon meet to plan for using the donations, though it's new territory for them with that much funding. Todd Mitchell pinch hitting with the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report.
K-Fire, your ag authority.
Why did the godfather of AI warn that the very thing he helped create now has a 10 to 20% chance of leading to human extinction in the next 3 decades? And what did he learn from losing his wife to cancer about how to approach the future of AI? I'm Oz Voloshin, host of Tech Stuff, and I'm so excited to share this memorable and intimate conversation with Nobel laureate Geoffrey Hinton. Listen to Tech Stuff on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Tech Stuff to start listening.
That moment you realize you're not having a hot flash? That's a not flash. Having a not flash means fewer hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. This moment is brought to you by 100% hormone-free Veoza. Veoza is a prescription treatment for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as VMS, or hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. The reduction in the number and severity of hot flashes is based on clinical studies measuring efficacy at 4 and 12 weeks. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ready to experience more not flashes? Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or visit askaboutveoza.com. That's askaboutveozah.com.
Fire.
Fox News, I'm Therese Crowley. President Trump welcomes Ukraine's President Zelensky to the White House to finalize a rare earth mineral mining deal to pave the way for ending Russia's war with Ukraine.
The minerals agreement will provide the basis for a more sustainable future relationship between the United States and Ukraine, and thus stimulate the long-term prosperity that will help the Ukrainians rebuild their country. It's been demolished.
President Trump sees the U.S. mining presence as a security guarantee for Ukraine. Attorney General Pam Bondi blames the FBI for withholding thousands of documents on the dead financier and sex offender Jeffrey Epstein that she ordered released. More files expected today. Measles outbreaks now in 10 states, the biggest in Texas. Over 100 cases, mostly unvaccinated children. America's listening to Fox News.
And now from North Dakota's News Authority, Todd Mitchell, K-Fire Radio News.
Temps a little cooler, though still above average the next few days. For eastern areas of the region, in the west, it'll remain above normal. Warmer Sunday and Monday across the region. After Monday, a trend a bit cooler and chances for rain and snow Monday night into Tuesday. For Bismarck, AccuWeather calling for a windy day. A wind advisory in effect till 6. Mix of sun and clouds and 41 today. Breezy evening, low clouds and 18 tonight. Plenty of sun, 37 tomorrow. Back to 49 Sunday, 53 Monday. Tuesday, windier and colder, 36. Media companies petitioning the state Supreme Court for greater access to the Greenpeace trial underway in Mandan. Developers of the Dakota Access Pipeline suing the environmental group for $300 million, claiming they're behind unlawful protests in 2016 that halted construction of the pipeline. The judge so far denying media requests to record or live stream the civil trial. Yesterday, a petition was filed at the state Supreme Court by media groups seeking a reversal of that order, citing significant local, state, national, and international interest. Jason Borer announcing this week he was leaving for a new position in Washington.
After 12 years here at the Lignite Energy Council, I've announced my departure plans. I'm going to go back to Washington, D.C., in our nation's capital. I'm actually going to work for Senator Kramer. It's been a great 12 years here in Bismarck and loved every moment of it. Once my kids left the house, they start living, working all over the country. Got one in going to school in Utah, got one daughter working in Washington, D.C. There's an exciting time in Washington, D.C. right now. I don't think we've ever seen a time like this. It it really is unique what's going on right now.
NDDOT says don't fall for the text message scam about toll road late fees. The messages have been spreading around since January. The big clue, it's a scam. In North Dakota, there are no toll roads. Residents who receive those messages are encouraged to report them as spam or delete them, but don't reply. 4 North Dakota college presidents getting raises after the University of North Dakota is recognized as a research institution. The Carnegie Foundation announced earlier this month UND had attained R1 status, its highest level for research universities. NDSU, meanwhile, already has R1 status, so members of the State Board of Higher Education suggested giving the president of UND a salary to match the president of NDSU. That proposal voted down. Instead, the board voted to give raises to both presidents and presidents of Mayville State and Valley City State Universities. 2 Michigan men accused of running a drug dealing operation in Burleigh and Ward counties. Cyree Simpson and Elijah McKinney arrested and booked on multiple felonies. Authorities say they trafficked and sold meth and fentanyl. They each face 4 felony charges carrying a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. A Williston man pleading not guilty to a charge of impersonating a law officer, Shane Randall, accused of pretending to be an ICE agent and then leaving the Williams County Jail with an inmate earlier this month. Corrections officers caught the two a short time later. And North Dakota's oldest man has passed. Frederick Quam of Fargo was 108. He passed away Monday. Born in 1916, attended Fargo's Central High School, enlisted in the Air Force in 1941. His funeral will be tomorrow morning. Windy day. Your K-Fire AccuWeather forecast is coming up.
The El Zagel Shrine Dusters.
Have you found your new favorite feature on the iHeartRadio app yet?
Presets and lyrics. This is so good.
I've been telling all my friends.
Wait, you guys aren't using this yet?
You're missing out.
Get in on what everyone's talking about and get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today.
iHeartRadio.
That moment you realize you're not having a hot flash? That's a not flash. Having a not flash means fewer hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. This moment is brought to you by 100% hormone-free Veoza. Veoza is a prescription treatment for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, also known as VMS, or hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause. The reduction in the number and severity of hot flashes is based on clinical studies measuring efficacy at 4 and 12 weeks. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ready to experience more not flashes? Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or visit askaboutveoza.com. That's askaboutveozah.com.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. We do have a wind advisory today. Sun and clouds, very windy day. Give yourself a couple of extra minutes this morning. That might help. High today, 41. Breezy this evening. Clouds and cold. Low tonight at 18. A sunny, cold day tomorrow. The high 37. And then for Sunday, sunshine, a little bit milder. High 49. Monday, cloudy and mild. The high 53. Get your weather news when you want it from AccuWeather.com. Download the free app with your AccuWeather forecast. I'm Steve Williams.
840, it's 39 in Bismarck. More with Clay and Guns in the 701. My question to Clay will be, why does it taste like chicken?
Have you found your new favorite feature on the iHeartRadio app yet?
Presets and lyrics. This is so good.
I've been telling all my friends.
Wait, you guys aren't using this yet?
You're missing out.
Get in on what everyone's talking about and get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today.
iHeartRadio.
Easy Cater. It's all the food for your workplace, all in one place. With over 100,000 restaurants nationwide on one platform. Whether you need food for company meetings or events, daily employee lunches, or your next lunch and learn, Easy Cater makes food for work, work. And it doesn't stop at lunch. With Easy Cater, you've got great breakfast options, snacks, treats, and more. Whenever and wherever work happens, Easy Cater's here to make the food happen. Order now at easycater.com.
Hey, did you mean to post that? Wait, what? Sounds like it's time for a satisfying snack break. Hit the spot with a spoonful of Skippy peanut butter.
Go to your Skippy place.
No matter who you are or what you do, there's a Ford vehicle that can help you own the day. Make life on the go feel like a breeze in the new Ford Explorer. Make tough tasks look easy with the powerful performance of a new built Ford Tough F-Series truck, the best-selling trucks in America for 48 years. Or take your adventures in the great outdoors to a whole new level with our built wild family of Ford Broncos. Whether it's for work or play, there's a Ford with a great deal waiting for you at your local Northland Ford dealers. Don't wait, get behind the wheel of a new Ford today, based on calendar year total sales.
At Wells Fargo, we know what got you into your business. Whether it's manufacturing, running a restaurant, or your business from home. What you didn't get into your business for was banking. But luckily, Wells Fargo offers business checking, payments, and lending all in one place, in your neighborhood and on our app, so you can focus on doing what you love. Wells Fargo, you're good at business, we're good at business banking. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/business. Terms apply. Wells Fargo Bank and a member FDIC.
Who needs an alarm in the morning when McDonald's has sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles and a breakfast cutoff? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Mom, what happens at the end of Goldilocks?
Well, the bears were too nice to kick Goldilocks out, but they wanted her to find her own place. So they told her about Redfin.
But I thought...
Redfin updates its listings every 2 minutes and gives personalized recommendations. So Goldilocks found something that was just right for her.
And lived happily ever after?
Yep, in a cute house by the beach, with no bears.
Download the Redfin app to get started. Equal Housing Opportunity, CADRE, number 01521930.
Here for you with breakthrough treatments for serious conditions and expert advice for making your heart healthier every day. We bring healing care to our community with a team of cardiology specialists and subspecialists who provide outreach at several locations across North Dakota. Find out how our team heals hearts with heart, starting with yours at chistalexiushealth.com/heart.
There are some things you really need to know before you need to know them. Dr. Michael Ziegler talks about our need for God, our need to know God, this week on The Lutheran Hour.
Have you found your new favorite feature on the iHeartRadio app yet?
Presets and lyrics. This is so good.
I've been telling all my friends.
Wait, you guys aren't using this yet?
You're missing out.
Get in on what everyone's talking about and get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today.
iHeartRadio.
844 K-Fire. Dakota Mornings, Michael Bell after 9. Birthdays are coming up before 9. Clay's here, guns in the 701. What, do they taste like chicken over in Minnesota? What's going on?
Yeah, I saw this one. I thought, I got to bring this one up. So, there's a controversy over eating beaver in Minnesota. So hold on, everybody. Stay with us.
The animal, damn it.
Yeah, and found it comes from the Star Tribune originally, but Minnesota House and Senate Conference Committee, they inserted a ban on eating beavers in 2024. Yeah, crazy, right?
This is the Twin Cities. I mean, they're going to outlaw eating cows soon enough. So
yeah, I
just wait for it.
I mean, next thing, I guess dogs and cats. Anyway, no, we won't go down that rabbit hole. Dogs and cats.
Good grief.
But it was inserted in an omnibus bill. This is why I hate big bills. We were just talking about, I hate these great big, huge bills. They lump them all together. This isn't done because of urgency generally. It's because they want to sneak stuff in like this. It was an environmental and natural resources bill, and it applied to nuisance beavers. So if you had a nuisance beaver on your property in Minnesota, you could shoot it if you were a landowner or dispatch it or whatever means you want. But you weren't allowed to consume it as a human legally in the state of Minnesota at that time. Why they passed it, I have no clue. Why it was inserted in there, I imagine it was some greenie legislator that didn't like the fact that you were eating an animal. I don't know. I didn't go look up the testimony and thing that took place on that last year. But you'll love this. If you trapped them legally, which you can do in Minnesota, then it was good. You could take it and maybe it's because you don't have to have a license to take a nuisance beaver, and they weren't getting their cut. The mob always wants their cut, so the government wanted their cut on that maybe and get your license. I have no clue, but it looks like it's going to be rectified. It looks like they're going to go ahead and fix this. State Senator Grant Hochschild, he introduced a bill to rectify the beaver eating ban, and essentially will allow you once again to consume beavers in Minnesota if you have to take care of a nuisance beaver on your property as a landowner. So this is insane. This is the kind of crap that you end up wasting time on in state legislatures every year because of stupid bills and laws beforehand. It is just ridiculous.
Passed by a bunch of people who were never going to eat a beaver, and if had guns held to their heads, still wouldn't do it.
I mean, was this a big problem in Minnesota? I mean, people just say, I got nuisance beavers on my property, I'm going to kill one and eat it? I mean, I just don't see
I spent all but 2 of the first 23 years of my life in Minnesota, and not once was it ever offered. Not once did I ever see anybody, hear about anybody. No.
Yeah.
Do not drive through the McDrive-through and say, do you have the McBeaver sandwich yet?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That would be great.
Somebody's going to be dumb enough to do it now that I open my big mouth. But
hey, we're having McBeavers for dinner today.
The McBeaver combo for a limited time only.
It comes through in one of my email alerts. I was like, oh, this is going to be a funny story. We got to talk about that. Eating beaver in Minnesota. I mean, I just would have never dreamed this was an issue that needed to be addressed.
Well, before it becomes one, do you wait till it becomes a problem and then address it, or?
Yeah. Maybe we need to ask North Dakota's Game and Fish if we have issues that way. Maybe we got to fix that if we have it in our state. I don't know. This is crazy stuff.
Somebody call Jeb and get him to text me and what the answer is.
Ask him if you can eat a beaver if you dispatch it as a nuisance. Yeah, that's the question.
Clay Peterson here, Guns of the 701, 848 at K-Fire. And a happy ending chronicle, huh?
Yeah, this is Jamie renamed it. I kind of like it. It's JD's Happy Ending Chronicles. This happened in Tennessee, the city of Brentwood. And actually, this is a nice story because it shows you how a neighbor can help out. Basically, a neighbor, he was out and about. He saw this person that was stabbing a woman. Can you imagine that in the neighborhood? And he pulled out his firearm and defended her. So what happened was about at what looks like 1:17 p.m. This is an afternoon thing. There was a report of an assault. Officers arrived. Nearby a resident attempted to stop the attack physically, but was unable to do that and prevent the suspect. And the suspect continued to stab the woman. Several witnesses present. Several witnesses present. They witnessed this. They called 911. I'm like, okay, if there were several witnesses there, why don't you guys walk up? This guy's got a knife. I'm pretty sure someone could overcome him. But anyway, though, they just let this guy continue to stab this woman. But after that, the neighbor saw it. He said no more. He drew his firearm, and he shot the suspect multiple times. Responders were dispatched out to the scene, emergency, police, everybody. And they quickly got there. Both the suspect and the female victim were transported to Vanderbilt Medical Center. And the woman is expected to recover fully. I know I went and kind of dug into this. Sounds like she's doing great. Traumatic. She got stabbed. But the happy ending is that the suspect, scumbag, he did succumb to his injuries, and he will no more stab people anywhere. And this just shows you great situational awareness. It shows you how you can defend somebody, that there should be no duty to retreat ever, as we're starting to see a lot of places. Even in North Dakota, we got people working on that to bring it back.
What?
Yes. And there never should be a duty to retreat. If you see something like that, you should be able to step in and help your fellow man. That's just how that should work. And if you're stabbing somebody, you should expect some kind of retribution for it.
Well, that's just
it. It's great to see this happening right now, and I did go check on this too. There's no charges were filed. It don't sound like there will be any filed, and that is a happy ending chronicle as far as I'm concerned. And we took care of a scumbag who had intent to do wrong. I did do some research to see if there was any record on this guy. A lot of times there is, but right now there's just not a lot of stuff even locally in their local news outlets. So anyway,
it's to me, it's a world where if you kill or deliberately, obviously attempt to kill, then you just might be killed. I mean, it's a risk factor,
Yeah. South Carolina, that guy, I don't know if you heard that, they got a firing squad execution scheduled for next week. So, that guy was out there murdering people. I guess he's gonna meet his judgment now next week. But firing squad is what he chose.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's one you don't hear much anymore.
No, you don't.
So if they all line up and they all miss, are you free to go? That's like when the electric chair doesn't, if you get the voltage out of the electric chair and everything's working right and it still just doesn't happen to, or they do the needle thing and you wake up right through it. I mean, are you off the hook then?
I don't know. Double jeopardy exists and you can't be tried for the same crime. Can you be killed twice? Probably not. I don't know.
I think they do have language in there until,
Dead, probably.
I don't think you can try to outlive the chair. I don't think it works quite like that, but just a guess on my part. I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't either. We are not lawyers. We just play one on radio.
Peterson and Mitchell, attorneys not at law. Comes to the 701. Yes.
Yep. Next week we'll be coming on with Michael at Dakota Mornings. We're going to be there for the whole segment, the way it sounds, Monday morning. So tune in there. That'll be 9 Central, right here on KFYR, best radio station around 5:50 a.m. And, of course, the iHeart app, guys. You can catch all of our stuff, including this, on the iHeart app at KFYR. Go check it out.
All right, Clay. Take care. Have a good weekend. I guess I'll see you Monday.
We'll see you Monday. Thanks, Todd.
All righty. Take care.
Happy birthday.
8:53 and rolling through birthdays real quick here. Vincent. Sorry, shorten your name there. Sorry about that. Vincent Earhart in Mandan will turn 45 tomorrow. Landon Zinker, 18. And then sister